Hey, Easty. Yeah, I expected it to be somewhat stable. How you doing, SpecX? I'm glad to hear it. Just fixing up some stuff before we start. We also have to watch ISC and other videos too. Videos came out today. Oh, 7 Dexter. Should I put some like Christmas lights here or something for the next 10 days? I feel like I should. It's very bare. Da, 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 da. Oh, 7 Kabok. Hey Felicia, how you doing? Get up YouTube. Luminalia lights? Of course. Of course that's what I mean. Alright, 1 second, chat. Be back in a sec. All of these candles. Oh, I have to message Mike too. Do that before we start too. Pause. Because next week is Christmas and the following week is New Year's. Sunday's ATC will be the last one of the year. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-da-da. Alright, let me get up. HTC. How you doing, Sandig? 7. And I'll also... I can do it now. So then we've got the store pages for the Santok Yai, the new cutter, and the X1s. Oh, there's also the patch trailer too. God damn, so many videos released today. Discover the Santok Yai. Oh my god, a Subway ad? A Subway Christmas ad? The hell? Thank you, Sandig. How many times are you going to share welcome back, pilot? Welcome back, pilot. Welcome back, pilot. Welcome back, pilot. How are we all doing today? Anyone managed to play some Arena Commander with Jake? Also, if my eyes look weird, I think something's wrong with this eye, for reference. Tried to join for 10 minutes, failed. AC was overloaded. Well, he was going to play 3 rounds, so probably could have gone for longer than 10 minutes. Thank you, Sandy. 07 Cossi, how you doing? Astro Marshall, how you doing? I also want to check one more thing. I haven't made a giveaway video yet, but I just want to double check that the giveaway is what I thought it was going to be. It is. All right, cool. So when... Probably Monday, or probably Wednesday, I guess. We're going to start the new giveaway, which is going to be for a Cutter Rambler and an X1. There you go. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? It is stream time. The patch released, 3.22, is now live. And then there was an ISC today. I deliberately didn't watch the ISC because everyone was saying how hype it was. So I want to watch it myself. I want to watch it for the first time. Also, I was watching Welcome to Wrexham. So I was like, oh, I could watch ISC, or I could just keep watching this TV show over and over and over again. Rip you, Dexter. Yeah, so because of that, because the patch is out, we have an Answer the Call to watch. We have a patch trailer to watch. We have a Santok Yai trailer to watch. And we got 3 bloody sales pages to check out as well. Before we even hop into the game. Got a lot of stuff to do. So let's get into it, I guess. Shall we, ladies and gentlemen? Dare I? Get all the skins. Nice.
Alpha 3.22 is right around the corner and available for testing now on the public test universe. But arriving with...
I think it released to live like an hour after ISC. It's right around the corner. No, like literally. Literally, guys, it's right there.
That are 3 newly flyable and drivable vehicles from manufacturers as varied as Apoa, Origin, and Drake. Let's find out more.
So in Alpha 3.22, we have 3 new vehicles available, and they cover a huge range of both size and role, and we're going to spend a little bit of time talking about them. Let's start with the most exotic, the Airpower Santok Yai.
Woo!
The Santok Yai is a medium fighter from Airpower, but it doesn't follow the traditional medium fighter role that we see with human manufacturers. It has, for its size, quite a lot of health and classic Xi'an high maneuverability, as well as being extremely flashy in both its function and form.
The idea with the alien ships is that We don't want them just to feel alien. We want them to feel different within their own rights, within that kind of alien spectrum. On the Gattac side of things, we've really kind of tried to make them feel quite industrial, quite strong and chunky. Whereas on the Apoa side of things, we took more inspiration from the insect form. So one.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that's because Gattac are a industry manufacturer and Aopoa are like the combat manufacturer.
To feel a lot faster, a little bit more kind of aggressive and have a bit more attack in their shapes.
When you first see the Santok-Yai, you'll clearly see the family lineage between itself and the Katual, which is the light fighter from Aopoa.
It's their kind of second Xi'an ship that they've made, and it's really bringing kind of a big...
Is the Katual bigger when it starts sitting down? Because the Katual looks bigger. At least from this image.
Brother.
They both have 2 stages, or 2 transform states, from landed to the flight pose, and you see that very classic Aopoa flowering.
They're about the same size, actually. It feels like this should be much bigger. If you're going to make it a medium fighter, make it, like, considerably bigger, right?
Transformation from a more horizontal position to the more vertical flight and combat position.
It's still got the kind of nice big transforming kind of style when it transforms from landed mode into flight mode, but we've really tried to kind of push the alien aesthetics a little bit further this time, both interior and exterior. One of the kind of more unique elements, I think, on the Santok-Yai is its cockpit. Not just the space inside, but actually how you enter it. It's got this really kind of exotic, shall I say, seat that comes down to collect you from the player space.
I do love that.
Floats down and takes you back into your actual pilot position. One of the things that we really spent quite a bit of time investigating and kind of really trying to kind of nail the visuals on was the actual interactions with the cockpit. We wanted to make sure we weren't stepping on the toes of what we did in the Gattac's cockpit, and it needed to be like its own unique thing. Elwin and the Austin team kind of really nailed that visually. It's got these really nice sort of slate buttons with all the Xi'an text in it. And one of the things we were really keen to do with kind of all of our alien ships is remove a lot of that human element. They may be made to be human compatible, but we really wanted them to feel like their native race was the people that built it, and that's who it was made for, us, number one. And so we've got these kind of really nice interactive tablets with all the Xi'an text on them. We do have a number of paints coming out with the Santok-Yai. They are still currently just being developed and signed off as we're filming this now. Again, we tried to kind of...
It's all right, we'll see them soon.
Do something not necessarily kind of completely new, but kind of just push the bar slightly with what we're trying to do. It's that kind of fine thing where alien doesn't always
Oh, that looks nice.
Fancy and unique. But
that also
looks
looks nice.
Feel a little bit different to what our kind of human races are. It's very obvious when you see the silhouette of the ship and when you see it in flight what it is, but the paints is kind of that little icing on top. And also, it kind of gives that really nice read when you get up and close and personal with it.
The Santok-Yai is a fighter through and through. It really excels at that. It doesn't have any secret hidden features, but it does have all of our latest tech and features within it, such as weapon racks, personal storage, and accessible components. So this ship is really for those who prize maneuverability and position in combat. The firepower of the ship is pretty good for its size, but its real strength is its maneuverability. So that's the Santok-Yai, available in 322, and we think it's going to be a great addition to our lineup of fighters and alien ships. Just like the other ones, it's great for the...
Me too. I'm just happy more that we're getting more alien ships in general, because alien ships have often been the best looking and coolest designed of everything. Hey, Captain Radix. Yeah, the transformation between its landing and flying is quite cool. Not as cool as the Katual. The Katual, I think, looks a lot cooler when it transforms, but it's still quite nice.
For those players who want that role, but just want something a bit more stylish and exotic.
Is there an SCL tonight, chat?
From there, let's go from space combat and atmospheric combat down to the surface and talk about the Origin X1 series.
The X1 is Origin's first hover.
Looks amazing. The X1. I just wish they would stop making hover bikes until they figure out how to make hover not trash.
Biking game. It's their kind of answer to some of the other hover bikes we've already got from different manufacturers, like the Nox, the Dragonfly. This bike was kind of developed alongside the 400i in its concept phase, and the idea was that this is that kind of classic, smaller kind of day vehicle that you can take out from your big, exciting Explorer ship. Those two kind of go hand in hand. It has its own little garage at the front of the 400i, and it really just allows you to, once you land on planet, you can
there's the one that they showed during the
and explore and kind of chase down the planet on a nice little hover bike.
In the
I'm
artwork.
sure the more enterprising of you out there will be finding all different ways of getting these into places they shouldn't be, such as the upcoming distribution centres.
Love it. Yeah, I know, right, Corsair.
I think one of the things that's been
Sandy,
kind of super nice to see as the bike's kind of gone through its development is really selling the idea of this bike being a hover bike. We've got a lot of VFX and lighting going in from the teams, really selling it that it does feel like a bike in the future. We've got these nice brake lights at the rear, we've got the kind of front lights, and one of my favourite bits on it is actually the cockpit, the kind of like the driver's space. The dashboard in there looks super nice, really sleek, kind of classic Origin, and it all flows really nicely with the rest of the shapes.
The X1 series is a series of 3 bikes that allow Origin to have their own edge of the market in terms of hover bikes and to have 3 different play styles within them. With the X1 Force, this is designed to aid in ground combat, allowing you to be on a speedy, small profile target with some shielding to allow you to absorb a few hits and help engage combat. And then we have the Velocity, which removes the weapon hardpoint and instead gains speed. Whilst
Are all 3 of them still the same
recording,
speed?
we intend the X1 Velocity to be a competitor to the Nox, and both of those are designed to be faster than the Dragonfly, which is more utilitarian. So the Velocity is a great addition to the ground racing community.
Does the X1 come with a 400i?
In all the ground racing tracks. The base X1 is there to provide an option for those of you who don't like the Nox or just don't like whatever aesthetic you think Drake users have.
Cutter Rambler. What a terrible name for a
And
ship,
speaking
though.
of Drake
The
aesthetics,
Rambler.
that moves us nicely on to the last
rambles.
ship of 322, the Drake
Heavy.
Rambler.
The Cutter Rambler is our 3rd variant of the Cutter series, and it kind of rounds off the series as a whole.
07 Papa.
As we talked about at CitizenCon, the Drake Cutter family was always designed as a family of 3, and we've shown you the base one and the Scout. The Rambler is the 3rd one, and it is designed from the start to be the more fleshed out premium starter explorer combination of the 3. I know Premium and Drake might be a bit of a weird juxtaposition there.
They are a
CRG,
very
feel about the
functional
hovercraft.
manufacturer and no frills manufacturer. That really kind of is sold nicely on the interior space. We've sacrificed some of the rear cargo space for the larger habitation.
This allows extra space for both a suit locker, a food machine, and somewhere to eat that food and a nice little table to chill at.
But even within that habitation, you can see how they've moved the bulkhead
They
back
didn't have
one,
you know.
they've moved the bathroom, they've opened up this nice space, and then they put, a seat, a desk, a little jump seat, and the bare minimum you need as a pilot going out and exploring our universe. We want to make sure there was visually some differences on the exterior. So we've got the kind of visual-only differences, such as the kind of like the modify rear section. We've also got the kind of more functional stuff. So on top, it's got the extended fuel tank.
Low-tier
Visually, we
transport
kind of
beacon
lent
ship?
into
Kind of, I
the
guess.
idea of having your Winnebago or your camper van or whatever it might be, and it's got this kind of like roof rack aesthetic, but it's actually kind of stores all the extra kind of fuel for the extended fuel tanks. And then as with the Scout, we've got the change in the thrusters, and again, we've got a unique set of thrusters on a new nacelles on each side that really help kind of just break up that silhouette a little bit more variation. With the Rambler being kind of a longer range or an extended range vehicle, I think having the kind of like the slightly smaller, they look a little bit more efficient on the engines rather than these great big kind of individual
Yeah, the
engines.
engines look
Slightly
nice.
smaller, more of them individual.
I don't really
thrusters.
care about the Cutter that
I'm very
much.
happy with the Rambler. One of the things that we kind of really tried to lean into when we were developing the Rambler was Drake's kind of mentality
exactly, Heavy.
towards
You're a
building
genius.
their ships. I think it kind of ticked that box of exactly what Drake would do. They've got this chassis. They want to make somewhere you can spend a bit more time in, somewhere that's a little bit more comfortable, but they're still kind of working to that Drake budget and design ethos.
Multiple gun
So
racks,
I'm very
nice,
happy with
yeah.
how it turned out.
The Rambler really takes the base Cutter to the next level in terms of living on board. I think we all saw that when the Cutter came out, but it was very much more of a camper van than an RV, which is what the Rambler is. So that's a wrap-up of all the new vehicles coming to the Persistent Universe in 3.22. And as always, we look forward to
Someone said I've
seeing
been
you all
loud?
use them
What?
and abuse them in all different ways in the live game.
What?
Now, of course, Alpha 3.22 comes with more than just vehicles. There's structural salvage, openable cargo containers, new derelict settlements, new
True
hairs
heavy.
for players, new maps for Arena Commander, and more. But since this is our last episode of the year, we have a tradition here at ISC of looking back at everything that's happened the last 12 months and reliving some of our favorite moments. And, well, look, 2023 was good. Great even if you gloss over that little rough patch in the middle there. But heading into the new year, all that I can really think about is everything that's on the horizon that's about to make 2024 the biggest and baddest year of our project yet.
So, my understanding is he's about to say, here are all the things that we expect to come in the first half of the next year. I don't know what those things are. I'm about to find out because I didn't look at the things, but I saw a lot of people talking about, oh my God, guys, this is all 100% coming out at the start of next year. You know why I'm really positive about this game and why I'm always really happy, chap? Because I have realistic expectations. It's not all going to come out this year, okay? All right? It's not. Not all going to come out within the first half of the year.
So if it's all right with you, I'd like to indulge myself, maybe switch out my CIG cap and put my backer hat on and tell you what has me excited about this next year.
The
for
figure
Persistent
is the,
Universe in a segment that I'm calling
Zero
Cisco
Zephyr, thank you for the
Lando's
follow.
Star Citizen 2020 forecast. Now, without talking specific dates, let's discuss
Oh, 2024 cast.
what's being targeted.
I was gonna
and currently
say.
on track for release in just the first half of 2024, starting with Master Modes, the new way to pilot and operate ships we've been discussing since CitizenCon 2952. Now, whether that's every ship or a staggered rollout of groups of vehicles depends
That's
on
what I
how
thought.
work progresses. But it's a major change to the way spaceships
too many
operate
ships
in
for
the
them all to
Persistent
come out,
Universe.
start
So you can
next
be
year.
sure that we'll update on it more when the time comes. And of course, when your ships aren't in flight, they can be stored in the newly persistent hangars that are arriving with
I
freight
believe this
elevators,
will.
freight kiosks, and the new cargo transaction system.
I can see
that we
this
shared
happening
on
in,
both
like, 323.
ISC and this year's CitizenCon. Now, all combined, they form the next major evolution of cargo careers and will also have far-reaching, broader implications for the entire Star Citizen experience. And then outside of vehicles and hangars, there's also a variety of FPS combat improvements coming to the first half of 2024, with improvements to reloading, the weapon wear and misfire system, scopes and dynamic crosshairs and charge and drain, and even more we'll be able to show you once we return in the new year. And then outside of strictly FPS combat, there are new player character features coming, like the updates to the EVA
Captain, they
system,
deliberately didn't
the
make
visor
IA
and
videos.
lens
What are you
system,
talking about?
loot screens, default item interactions in the personal interaction system, and there's even new shopping and mission apps in development now. And while we're talking about apps, the first half of 2024 is also currently scheduled to see the arrival of our new character customizer with things like tattoos, piercings,
I can see this happening.
scars, and yes, Virginia, it's true, beards. Now, as for how many and of what kind, only Andre knows for sure, but you can bet we're gonna ask him sometime around March. And then,
Hey,
of
Marty.
course, if you're in-game, there's also a little thing called Mobiglass and an awfully big thing called Star Map. They're both getting their big updates in the first half of next year. And have I mentioned those enormous distribution centers that'll be the new microcosm homes for every gameplay and mission feature that exists in Star Citizen, as well as the 4, 5, 6, let's just say several new and updated vehicles that are making their way to the Persistent Universe in just the first 6 months of 2024? I did, just now. Oh, you can check
Captain,
those out.
they were rush jobs because they weren't doing IA videos.
Whew. Okay, so real talk. CIG hat back on. Now, you're probably looking at your screen and saying to yourself, what about Pyro and 4.0? Well, don't fret. The things that we just covered are those that aren't too dependent on continuing foundational tech work like server meshing. So we feel pretty confident in targeting everything that we just shared for the first 6 months. But when it comes to something as enormous as the complete pyro system in Alpha 4,
about half of those things are going to make it into the first 6 months. But there's also things that weren't mentioned there that'll probably be in the first 6 months too. Yeah. So
4.0, well, that's where the new preview channel comes into play. Now that said, Alpha 4.0 is currently targeting a summer 2024 release, but that won't mean that you have to wait until then to play it or learn more about it.
stop using summer and winter as ways to say when things are going to release. It fucking annoys me as an Australian because I always have to forget when the fuck summer happens. So July, August next year is what he's saying for Pyro. I don't think so. I reckon it'll be more likely October.
That's because in 2024, we'll continue doing play tests like the one we just completed, and you'll be able to follow along with its development firsthand on the preview channel. That's the planets, moons, space stations, settlements, and outlaw lifestyle that comes within the Pyro system, but also an entire host of additional new features, content, and quality of life improvements like, oh, I don't know, fully functional jump points, the new quantum travel system, new vehicle HUD and MFD work, resource management, hacking, and much, much more, all being worked on in...
Show us hacking. Hacking got removed from the roadmap like 2 years ago because you said you had to do stuff for Squadron, and you haven't shown us any hacking since.
In tandem. The preview channel will let you and us test 4.0 together while maintaining the stability of the persistent universe with all those other great additions we just discussed.
Hey, Neil.
And then, in the summer of 2024, two become one, and we can avoid that thing that didn't quite go the way that we'd hoped.
The holiday live stream?
And then, just because we're cheeky, there are still some things better left for you to discover on your own. And don't forget, we haven't even talked about the back half of the year yet. All in all, 2024 is shaping up to be the watershed year for Star Citizen. And if we've learned anything this year, it's that through the trials of 318 to the successes of CitizenCon and everything in between, before that and coming up next, Star Citizen is a project that continues to iterate, to evolve, and to embody an experience you simply can't find anywhere else, whether that's in the universe or within our community that makes all this possible. So thank you for helping us reach the heights that we have, and buckle up for the journey still ahead. We're in for one hell of a year. For Inside Star Citizen, I'm Jared Huckabee. Thanks for letting us share the process of game development with you, and we'll see you all here next year.
Wait, there's an end credits scene.
So if it's all right with you, I'd like to indulge myself, switch out my CIG cap, and put my backer hat on.
The hell is that hat? Is that a Benny's hat? Is that a Benny's hat? Oh, fuck. So, 2023, the year of hype, continues. There's no way they get all of that in the first 6 months. However, first 9 months? Maybe? Maybe? Right? Like, I can definitely see the majority of that stuff hitting like a PTU within 6 months, but not live within 6 months. You know what I mean? So like, what are we going to see in 323? What are we going to see in 324 essentially? And then what are we going to see in a 4.0? Also said there's no way we're getting 322 live this year, and here we are. No, I didn't. I said it's unlikely. I never said there was no way, Big Neil. There is a very big difference between unlikely and no way. What are the 6 ships he mentioned? What? What did he mention ships? I'm assuming we see this stuff at SitCon. Depends. I mean, we saw that stuff at CitizenCon this year. Pretty much everything he mentioned was thingy. Regardless, you were wrong. You know what, Igneal? How about you stop posting your fucking startles in the Discord chat, huh? How about that? How about we start there? Punk. Get deleted. We got used to the squadron drought and forgot how many devs they actually have to work on these things. Well, Big Matt, the vast majority of these features were done by the current team. So I don't know, but I think it's still even then it's still too many for 9 months, for 6 months. I think maybe 9 months, like maybe within 3 patches, you get those features in. Not to mention, like, we'll probably have some sub patches, right? Patches will get pushed. We'll get sub patches that have features in them, but because of server meshing in 4.0. Like I think we'll see a 323, a 324, and then we'll see sub patches within those, and then we might see a 4.0. It sounds like we're gonna see Pyro on the preview channel. I believe that happening in the first 6 months for sure. So I think we'll see all of Pyro. Like I am more optimistic about Pyro than some of the other stuff necessarily. Like the star map and the Moby Glass, I'm not super optimistic about. As in coming in with like 6 months. The what are they called? The distribution centers, I think, yeah, they'll come. Yeah. It is, Marty. It's done. Pyro in that essence is done, like literally. Yeah. Missions and all. It's just server meshing at this point. So yeah. Yeah. How you doing, Johnny? 07. It's such a big call to target all of those for 6 months. Right? That's a massive call. And I will say, CRG, like, even in this IC, did say target, like, multiple times, said targeting 6 months. And I've still seen way too many people say, oh, so all of these are definitely coming for the first 6 months of next year. First 6 months of next year are going to be absolutely amazing. And they're just setting themselves up for disappointment. Like, yeah, all these features are really hype and they're really cool. And I have no doubt that they will get into the game at some point. You know what I mean? Like I said, the reason that I'm always really positive about the game is because I have actual realistic expectations. They're starting to come over from Squadron now, Ignil. So one of the things that like Torsten and the like that team have been doing recently is onboarding them. And I'm sure a lot of that stuff will, yeah, be for helping things. But I don't think that's going to speed up the first 6 months of next year. I think we're going to see a lot more concepting stuff. But yeah. Just CRG modus operandi, call out 10 things by X date and 2/3 of them take 2 years more. But that's not what they did, Marty. They said we are working on these features and we're targeting like within 6 months. That's not what they used to do at all. They used to say this is coming next month. It is 100%. That's not what they said. They started way before SitCon. They started coming over in August, Ignil. The team that works on gameplay features only started getting onboarded last month. Which makes sense, because you're not going to want them to do... Like it's just literally just going to be like, yeah, here's how the team works, and we're going to get you guys to start working, you know, next year. But they're not going to be working... Oh, they'll be working a little bit on these features, I assume. But I'm sure they're going to be working more on new features. When will the beds have realistic cloth physics? Bro, true. Actually true. Believe there are good reasons they're so confident. You don't just keep building up hype 2 months after the big event if you can't get anywhere near what you're hyping up. Ignil, have you ever played Star Citizen? Like, I get what you're saying, but CRG have done that in the past, for sure. I wouldn't say they've necessarily done it recently, but they've definitely done exactly what you just said so many times before. It's a continuation of the hype sort of thing. Now, they've been delivering really well the last couple of months. So if there is any time to be optimistic, or like more optimistic than the past, it is now. But yeah. Haha, I said it before you, Igneel. You're wrecked, idiot. You're wrecked. But yeah. That's ISC. That's ISC. Shall we watch the patch trailer next, or shall we have a look at the ships? What do we reckon? Let's watch the patch trailer next. It does, Captain. Got insane visibility. Unrealistic, he didn't blow up immediately after flying anywhere with the X1. Unrealistic of Gravlev's. Be terrible, Henry. This is bad in-game music. It's good music for a trailer. It's bad in-game music. Next American Summer, get ready for an adventure. I think we can have a great 6 months next year. I just think it was really optimistic. Rex to riches. I always forget that they name the patches. I forget every single time. Base cut off the text so it said Explore and ST. Do I do my epic walk though? You have Spotify. And then lastly, we've got the Santok Guy trailer. Hey, he's wearing the Xanthal outfit. Cool. That sure was the ship. It sure was the ship. Alright. Santok. Discover the Jean advantage. An unmistakably angular profile to the game-changing dual-vector thrusters. Airpower maintains its tradition of distinctive design while continually pursuing advancements in technology, engineering, and combat. Regardless of classification, the Santok stands toe-to-toe with the most effective handmade fighters on the market. Hey, Jakaiser. Doing well. How about yourself? Is this just the video we just watched? Yeah. Looks so nice. We pumped for the new video and next year. I'm excited for next year, but like... it's so optimistic. It's so optimistic. If it happens, it happens. But I think people are targeting the next 6 months way too, like, seriously. They breathe at the joint to the body. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by breathe? Fighter's Edge. 4 customizable mid-sized weapon mounts come factory equipped with Jean Miltech-inspired Yang 2 laser repeaters, while a generous supply of missiles well-armed opponents on their toes. 3s. R-Stream Motion. The dual vector thrusters that put power on the map with the Cartwell have been reimagined, giving the Santok Guy the most complete range of motion of any ship available to civilians. The accordion like gold bits? Like these. Thing behind my head. These. Or these. What are you talking about? Whatever. We'll notice when we get in game. We're going to fly it a lot tonight. Tradition of Defense. Proprietary Jean design provides dynamic shield coverage and can absorb more force than most comparable sized units. Sure can. If we only get half the things mentioned, we'll eat pretty nice. Yeah, exactly. And I think that's exactly what we will get. We'll get like half of that, and that's fine with me. Alright, it's just going to rotate forever. Most exposed cockpit in the known universe. Nah, surely the Fury. Right? I don't know. Paints. The Zwatcha. So that's the red. That's a nice red. That's like the Best in Show red from last year. Ooh, that's nice. That's pretty feeling. And we've got to have the white paint, as always. This way fancier. Dun, 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 dun. God damn, it's expensive. Luckily, the alien tax doesn't exist, chat. I mean, it's nice. It's nice. It's a fun ship, regardless. Has a fly with a wing missing. Pretty okay when we played it in PTU. Let's do the X1 first. In Pursuit of Perfection. Design in collaboration with Infinity Customs and Origin astroengineering legend, Alberto Vance, a logical, if extreme, evolution of both Origin's classic form and the function of open canopy vehicles as we know them. We invite you to perfect harmony between pilot and craft, a transformative experience made possible only by a relentless pursuit of perfection. When Alberto Vara began work on the X1, he challenged his design team to unshackle their imaginations. The result was a fast, maneuverable, open canopy vehicle that's a work of art, both at rest and in motion. With thrusters seamlessly integrated into the sleek hull, the X1 organically fuses function with form and continues Origin's proud legacy of luxury perfection. And thank you, Captain Radix. It's like a big gun. It's a size 1. It's just a size 1. X1 baseline edition. Go fast. Does that do anything? Oh, it's just okay. Velocity. Less is more. Shouldn't be this one be the one that says go faster? Right. I mean, you could always put one on, Captain. Is there a size 1 ballistic cannon? Does that exist? Less gun, more speed. Is the velocity faster though? It's supposed to be. I don't think it currently is. It's intentionally it's supposed to be though. Alright, what paints we got for this? Base X1 force. Base velocity. Shadow. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Don't like that one as much. A size 5 cannon? Jesus. Yeah, at the moment, Marty, in the PTU, and it's made its way to live, they removed shields from every single hover bike, and then they put one on the Force. It was originally supposed to be that the Force had 2 shields, and the rest had 1. So I don't know, man. I don't know what the hell they're doing. It's weird as already trash. Let me see. Does it mention shields? Yeah. Yeah, the Force is the only one that has one. Echo Bit already did Captain Radix. They're identical at the moment. All three of them are identical right now. Except for the shield. Why would that be a... Why do they need to do that, Kraken? Why do you need to punish these vehicles for that? It's not like these vehicles are overpowered. You know what I mean? Also, they still have size 0 power plants. So I don't think it'd actually matter. Be dangerous to ride him in Pyro, but there's no reason to ride him in anywhere at the moment. Cracking. Ethne 07, how you doing? Why balance stuff that's not going to get used? They may have Igneal, but they have, like, why take the shields off the bikes when the bikes explode to everything right now? They are already insanely, like, vulnerable because they just don't work properly. Gravlev is extremely bugged. Well, not even bugged. Like, the feature just doesn't work well. All right. Next up, the Cutter. Cutter Rambler. That's just the words about the Cutter. No ground vehicles work well. Exactly. They're all terrible. I'm glad you understand. What? Yep, is the Rambler. Exactly the same as every other Cutter. No, Igneal, it's like releasing the Hull C without docking at all. Or it's like releasing the Hull C without cargo existing. All Gravlev is just terrible. And they keep making Gravlev. It has not worked well in any patch. Igneal, but it's the feature that is, like, the feature itself is the bad thing. It's not the bikes are fragile. It's the feature says, if you want to do anything, you explode all the time now. And also, there's no reason to use Gravlev except for in racing. And even then, no one wants to use Gravlev in racing because you're just going to blow up all the time. No, I didn't, Crackhane. Oh, wait. Yes, I did. I did say that. No stint. No. They added the replication layer to 322 during the roadmap roundup, but it just means it'll be in the 322X. Yeah, like, Igneal, I'm not saying the Hull C is in a good spot at all. The Hull C is also in a bad spot. The reason I'm bad at Gravlev vehicles is because they keep releasing them. If they kept releasing Hull Cs, I would be just as mad. Well, I probably wouldn't be just as mad. I'd probably still be more mad about the Gravlevs because I use them more often. And ground vehicles have just been getting the short straw forever. Especially since the ground vehicle rework have been terrible. There you go. That's all the ships. Not really that much to it, you know. Not really that much to it. Like the patch is more about structural salvage and that sort of stuff. Let's get into the game. But before we get into the game, I have to have a hot chip. I have to eat a really hot chip. I'll be back in a sec. God damn it. So, I'm just going to leave the Star System music. So, Subfest last month, one of the rewards for us getting to such a high bits and sub level was that I would have to do the one chip challenge. Now, unfortunately, you can't buy the one chip challenge in Australia anymore. What we can buy is this. Now, it says delicious. I disagree. Do not consume on an empty stomach if you're allergic to chili or capsaicin, if you are sensitive to spicy foods, if you have a cardiac condition, if you have gastrointestinal problems, if you're pregnant or breastfeeding, or if you have any other medical conditions. So, yeah. This is what I do for my stream sometimes. Really dumb shit. I've got some ice water. We don't have milk. We don't just drink milk. Or if you're a streamer, yeah. Here are the chips. Can get me ricotta. I don't think that's going to help. That's what. No, I was saying it'll help in a little bit. And then I'll just have nothing but ice water for the rest of the day. Use gloves? I might. Spark, can you get me a glove? Oh, can you also grab me one of the, like, egg noodles? I'm just a little concerned because it's... And I haven't eaten since, like, 10 a.m. It's gotta be something, I don't know. So, I also just want to remind chat, before I eat this chip, I'm gonna eat one of the big chips. That Twitch are doing a thing at the moment. Subs on sale and also bits are extra. I'm just gonna put that out there. What do you think of the fire? You got a spoon for me? Alright, I'm just gonna eat a thing of fruit quickly. Sure. In the hot chip challenge, you eat all the chips you get in the packet, so you should eat all the chips in the packet. Good logic. In the hot chip challenge, someone fucking died. So... That's the reason it's a joke, is because it comes with one chip. What he's talking about. I haven't even gotten paid for Subfest yet. This is not going to be worth it. Yellow Cat, thank you for the follow. Just one big one. Dip them in Vegemite? Yeah. Disgusting.
No! What are you doing?
Hey! Herbie. Thank you so much for the 400 bits. And then the extra 60 bits from Twitch. Thank you so much. That's the thing that they're doing at the moment. Until
We added 40 bits to H3
January
53
2nd, I think.
Bonus bits unlocked. We added 20 more bits.
They gave me extra bits and they gave me bonus bits. That's awesome. Share with Spark? Yeah, Spark, you can have one. One sec, chap. Oh shit!
No! What are you doing?
Yo! God damn, 4,500 bits from Sandig and an additional 675 bits from Twitch.
No!
Thank you so much, guys. Red for heat on the stream lighting? Actually, yes. Genius. Big hot. There you go. Not very bright. The red's never very bright. Alright. Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? I think I will change the music, actually. One sec.
No!
Captain Radix!
What are you doing?
Thank you very much for the sub and hype train. Christmas hype train.
What?
Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it. Now I have to eat a dumb fucking thing. Where's the new song?
07.
Geez, straight to level 4. God damn. What the hell? Here we go. The biggest one you can get out. Biggest one you can get. But don't smell in too hard. Yeah. Yes, it is a biohazard. No, just with my fingertips.
Oh, wait, is it percussion?
Make sure it's a camera. Wait, I gotta wait for the music. Alright.
No! What are you doing?
Immediate. Alright. Okay. So far, a little spicy. Tastes terrible. Oh! Oh, fuck. I need water immediately. Oh, fuck.
Y'all crying.
Captain Radix, thank you for the bits. I know the water spreads it around, but I need it. Who the fuck would eat this? Give me a ricotta. I don't have milk. Oh, ice cream, ice cream. Ah! Ah! It doesn't taste good. Like, it had no flavor. It was just spicy, that's it. That worked really well. That sucks. Because, like, at least a part of me was like, oh, it'll at least taste good. But no, it tasted like shit as well. Yeah. Like, I've had spicy stuff that has had flavor. Oh, it's in the back of my throat. I want to gurgle the ice cream.
You can't goggle ice cream.
Thank you, chat. Thank you for Subfest last month. Ah! My tongue is on fire! It was one chip! I'm still crying. I can't touch my eyes. Oh my god. Uh-huh. Ah! Is it the worst chip I've ever tasted? It was just, it tasted like nothing. And then it was just spice. Right, can you fill this up? Thank you. That sucked. That truly sucked. Oh my god. Ow! Thank you. How is there still spice? I swear I put the ice water in my mouth, and by the time I swallow it, it's warm. It was one chip, Crikane. I don't think it's gonna matter. Oh, that sucked. It still does. Oh my god. Nope. Fuck, how long ago did I eat that chip? Like, how do I still feel the spice? This is insane. So thank you for that hype train chat. And all those bits. The extra bits from Twitch. Fill it for another 10-15 minutes. Fuck. Oh, I'm on fire. I did it because chat paid me a lot of money to do it. Although I haven't been paid my Subfest money yet, so who knows? Maybe it wasn't worth it. Oh my god. Oh, my stomach feels terrible. Look at my lips. They're so red. Great music for it. Oh my god. Maybe something else, yeah. Oh my god. I did eat the fruit, yes. Why won't that help? Why will lots of sugar not help? Sugar makes spice worse. Oh, great. Fantastic. Putting ice in my mouth seemed to help a little bit. But now, yeah, my stomach feels terrible. I hope that was worth it, chat. I hope that was worth all of your bits and subs and stuff from Subfest. Oh my god. Now we only have 2 2 more stream, oh, 3 more streams that we have to do from sub first. But as I said yesterday, not yesterday, on Wednesday, we might not be able to do the 24-hour mining stream. We might have to do something else. But I've got to do solo Phasmo, and I've got to do the Shui stream. We've still got those to go. Do it again? Yeah, no worries. I'll just eat another extremely spicy chip. You got it, bud. Feel a little lightheaded. Oh my god. Alright, let's go check out the new cutter.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Oh, damn. All right, who's joining us today?
Careful, doors are now closing.
Sandig. You gonna show us some paints? Oh my god. Which of my main games? Star Citizen. If you mean not stream but playing, Star Citizen, Magic the Gathering, and at the moment Eve. I've been playing a lot of Eve. Nice. I only just got back into it. I've only got like 30 mil. How dare I forget BG3? BG3 is not a main game. Not. It's a game I absolutely love, but it's not one of my main games. Alright, my mouth has started to calm down. Doesn't feel anywhere near as spicy now. But oh boy, my stomach. Yeah, it's once a week. That means I play Baldur's Gate once a week. I don't consider that main game. I play lots of other games a lot more. Oh my god. That was one chip. Nah, it's fine, Black Wolf. What are Spark's main games? Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate, Neopets, and at the moment, Portal. It makes me wonder what the Packy one chip tastes like. The one that killed a guy. Wait for Sandy to get up. Wait till later. Guys, I don't think you understand how spicy foods work. The spice from one chip is not going to make me have a bad time on the bathroom. I don't think you understand. I really don't think you get it. Neopet stream for next Subfest? Genius. Actually genius. Once again, thank you, Radix, Sandig, and Herbie for the bits. Yeah, we got those extra bits from Twitch. That's very cool. All right, blue, white, cutter. Let's also have a look at it on the inside. I mean, yep, sure looks like a cutter. That's, yep. Is it longer than the regular cutter? It is, right? The engines look bigger too. It's the same? Huh. Okay. Cool. Next skin. Oh, I really do not feel good. Yeah, the engines, yeah. Did I make a mistake doing it at the start of stream? Maybe I should have done it at the end of stream.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
At least when we do the Phasmo stream, it won't make me sick. Oh my god.
Remember, your belongings.
Your vehicle has been delivered.
Yeah, same with lots of skins, Darkthorn. I wish they did that. Alright, sounds good, Sandic. Alright, so this is the red skin. The one that very much looks like the best in shows from last year. Looks nice. Looks very nice. How one chip do that much damage? Oh, all right. Go for again. All right. Here's another Rambler paint. Metallic cherry red. Metallic cherry red. They should have made it more yellow. Make it the same paint as the Vulture. I know it's like a brown, but still, it's pretty close to the Vulture. Sure, looks fine. Not my favorite. I don't think I'm ever going to do that again, chat. I think I'm going to... Next time we have a subfest, I think I'm taking that off the table. Like, I'm in a lot of pain right now in my stomach. Alright, this is the Santoki paint I wanted to check out. Hell yeah. That looks dope. Very nice. Pearlescent paint. Cool pattern. Oh my god. Imagine if they ate the whole package. It's designed so that people do that. I don't know who would. They taste terrible. Yeah, this is a fantastic skin. Let me just check these paints first, Papa. Isn't this an old skin? Never tell what's new and what's old. Well, it looks old. It looks like an old skin. Your Christmas one? Can I just stay in Hangar 4? Does that work? Or will it kick me out? This is a bit boring. But as expected, I guess. It certainly is a white paint. Yeah, look, Bone Zone, I'm in pain, alright? Last time we did it, it didn't affect me this much. Maybe when I did it last time, it didn't have as much spice on it. Because I'm fairly sure last time it didn't hit me as quick. When I first had it. It took a little bit. So maybe it just didn't have as much spice on. Metallic paint. I have neither of those things, Ari. That's all the new Santok Yai Cutter skins. All right, thank you, Sandy. Chad, I need to go lie down. I need to lie down. Fuck me. I hope the pain was enjoyable as the reward for Subfest. But I guess I'm going to be ending stream super early today. And I'll be back tomorrow so we can play some of the patch. God damn. Oh, that's messed me up. That has truly messed me up. Drink some water? What do you think I've been doing, Bozo? Yeah, I already had ice cream raging. I don't want to have more, otherwise I'll probably be sick from just the ice cream, you know. So thank you, chat, for joining this 1 hour, 25 minute stream. I appreciate it. And I'm never gonna eat that again. Never gonna eat that again. I'll see you guys tomorrow. What I want to do is get a big Reclaimer crew together. If anyone wants to join tomorrow. Yeah. See you guys later.